welcome to another episode of the Nonstop Review. I'm your host as always, Devon, and joining me equally as always is Rick.
Hello everyone.
And let's not mince words because I'm excited for today's episode. I'm going to throw it to Rick.
We got a double whammy today. We're doing Steven Universe, Season 3, Episodes 21 and 22 because they're a two-parter. So if you want to join us along at home, it's 3, 2, 1, and go.
It's actually 20 and 21.
Oh yeah, it is. 20 and 21, my bad. But if you get 21, then you're probably going to get both anyway.
Yeah, true. Well, no, you won't get 22 at all.
Yeah, you won't get 22 at all. 22 is a good different episode. It's got a different name and everything.
Yeah. Now, again, I'm aware of Bismuth. I've seen her design, so I'm very interested to see how she gets introduced. This is a board game, right? Oh, no, video game.
He's playing on the GameCube. I love when Garnet is, like, excited and happy and has that really tiny smile.
It's also just a precious shot of him leaning against Garnet and the other two cheering. It's just like they're showing interest in his interests.
Oh,
that's a weird roller coaster that only has enough room for one child. That looked like a Dark Souls poster.
Oh yeah, the poster of Rose Quartz. It just looks
no. Previously, it was like Blair 2 or something.
Oh, okay, might be meant to be like the Blair Witch Project or something.
Could he always do that?
Yeah,
I must have missed that. So he has to put things in here that Lion wants to chew on just to stop Lion from chewing it.
Basically.
Okay, I know what that is.
Yep. I know he's chewing on the other shirt.
Oh no. I would also be scared. Damn, is she buff?
Yeah, she is.
It's never a good sign when someone immediately, the first thing they do is take a fighting pose.
I love how this is the title card as well.
Oh, sweet! I didn't even notice we didn't get one.
Yeah.
Also, so that's out in space because he's holding his breath when he's in there, yeah?
Yeah, I think it's an extra-dimensional zone that has no air.
Makes sense.
Because when Rose Quartz made it, she didn't need air.
Yeah. All right, Amethyst is too young.
Yeah. Amethyst was born on Earth.
Yeah. That's precious. One thing I do know about Bismuth is she's voiced by someone who was in Orange is the New Black.
Yes.
And some of the names she says are just straight up references to characters from that show. And that's about the extent of my knowledge. Oh my god, Pearl is in tears.
Yeah, even Garnet.
Oh my god, that's precious.
Yeah.
So established that she is allowed to make that type of joke.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck me, that shows how tough she is as well, I guess.
Yeah, that would have killed like most normal people.
AKA, she's an OG.
Oh, she's nice and polite, at least.
Yeah. That's not a good face to pull. This is going to take some explaining, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Which I imagine is going to be even more awkward when they get to the diamonds and have to explain that.
Yeah, because it's like... Bismuth and Jasper have the same thought that the gem means that he is Rose Quartz.
Yeah. And of course, Jasper hates Rose Quartz because she thinks that Rose Quartz killed Pink Diamond, who was Jasper's boss.
Yes.
Don't rip shit up! Right, so the implication is there was a fuck ton of crystal gems then, not just 3.
Yeah, there used to be a lot. It used to be an actual proper rebellion.
Yeah, makes sense. Fucking hell.
Big strong back.
Yeah. I also don't like seeing Pearl upset.
Nah, I mean, it's one of the standard drinking games. Whenever you see someone cry, take a shot.
Doesn't happen that often in Steven Universe, at least not in the first 3 seasons. Yeah, so those 3 names are all references to characters from Orange is the New Black. Apparently. I don't know, I've never seen that series.
Yeah, me either. I think it was basically the first big Netflix original, wasn't it?
Absolutely, and by the time I actually subscribed to Netflix, it was like, it was like on like season 5, and I'm like, I can't be arsed.
Yeah. The size of those fucking strawberries, though.
Yeah. Look at you, motherfucker, you're wielding an axe! This is bad, Stephen. Everyone's smiling and being happy at their memories and whatnot, but it's like, warmongering is never good. Even if it's for a good cause.
Good question.
What the fuck? I wasn't... What?
Yeah, this is the ad break, I guess.
It hasn't even been... It's been 10 minutes nearly. Fucking hell. That being said, I would totally have bought those things if they were real products.
Oh, yeah, little Steven Nendoroids.
Yeah. Right, I did also know that Bismuth is more of a smith than a fighter. At least I thought.
It's one of those where you've got a 20 strength blacksmith can still hit something with a hammer just as hard.
Guess so. That's actually a pretty good pun.
Yeah, she uses that pun as much as she can.
It's the implication that only she can access it then.
I think that's the idea, yeah.
I noticed that the door is almost identical to her gem.
Yes.
I can see now why people ship Pearl and Bismuth. I really can.
I mean, it's also canon by the end.
Fair. Doesn't Pearl have a thing with a human woman?
Yeah, but then it goes up a notch with Bismuth right at the end.
Okay.
Yeah, she gets the number from a human woman.
Okay. Okay, so I'm not an expert on gems, but I'm going to assume that Bismuth is found near magma.
I think so.
And that might... Because, well, they do it with Pearl as well, in that her room's all filled with water, and hey, guess where pearls are found?
Yeah. Yeah, in good old clams.
Why would you not be a blacksmith when you can do this shit without even thinking? Did you see that poster? It looked like a fucking communist support poster.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, knuckle dusters. That is incredibly cool.
Yeah, she has some upgrades ready to go. Everyone gets a permanent upgrade.
Except maybe Amethyst, because she didn't know she existed.
Well. Yep.
Stop it.
Bismuth funds again.
I'm with Amethyst on this one. It is weird how she got bubbled and then hidden in a thing that Rose made.
Yep.
And I know Bismuth isn't a permanent cast member, in that she only appears every so often, so yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how this ends.
Yep. So, I like this one.
Oh, it's now a flail.
Yep. Triple flail.
Cat of nine tails, but missing like 6 bits.
A cat of 9 flails.
Ah, there's no 9 on.
Yeah, it's cute that even Amethyst gets an upgrade in seconds.
I think it shows off how talented Bismuth is in the forging business.
Yeah, not just talented, but also creative. Like that's part of the creation part, is being creative, not just being proficient at doing the thing.
Yeah. Oh, so she just does that a lot more often now, eh?
Yeah.
She only started doing that again last episode. My god, how graceful Pearl is. Very different to how they sing the normal theme song, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, she's bringing Steven down to show me what you got.
I'm sorry, I was distracted by Pearl's blush.
While being hugged.
Friendly game of badminton. Nah, fuck you. Amethyst, you fuck.
But Garnet's got the future vision, so...
I guess. Fucking Amethyst is an animal.
Yeah, a pizza with...
oh, like no! Muramasa is a real figure that there is always referenced in Japan.
Yeah. No, Lonely Blade.
He's gonna get Palpatined. Right, gems don't need that, do they?
No, they don't need it. Amethyst likes it.
She likes a lot of weird things that gems don't need.
Like sleeping and eating garbage.
Doesn't Connie use that more often than not?
Yeah, Connie's the one that normally gets it.
Right. Oh, right, yeah, you said that she thinks that he is him, her.
Yeah, and she's trying to accept it now.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, that painting's emitting curse.
Yeah. Either that or it's one that you go through to a painted world through. But the painted world of Rhodes Quartz is accessed via Lion's Mane, so...
Yeah. Then don't try. Innit? Right, they don't know what kids are because they're just straight out the ground, right?
Yeah. They spring from the ground!
This is exactly what I was just saying, however in much fancier, better words.
Hmm.
That's actually very noble.
Yeah. This is the unfortunate part.
Oh, fuck off. I hate that so much. I'm sorry. That just made me angry.
What, the Phillips head screwdriver arm?
Yeah. Oh, it's a fucking pile driver.
Yeah, the pile driver bloodborne weapon.
It's gonna shatter gems, isn't it?
It's going to make some golems, and then immediately destroy them.
At least the golems don't have souls, right?
True. Yep.
You see, the only silver lining here is if you do that to one, you'd hope the rest of the battalion will go, okay, fuck that, and run away.
Yep. But the problem with becoming an attempted war criminal is that
I don't think killing soldiers in combat, as long as everyone knows it's combat, is a war crime.
Yeah.
However, to effectively immortal beings, shattering is clearly not a realistic threat unless someone outright attempts it. So perhaps by gem standards it is a war crime, you're correct, but...
Yeah, because it's meant to be something that only the diamonds can sentence a gem to, normally.
That in and of itself is kind of fucked up, though.
But also, as soon as the stakes are that high, then there's no reason for the opposing side not to pull punches, you know?
I suppose. Yeah, here's where the other problem comes as well. It's very firmly established that one of the main reasons why gems follow orders without question is because they don't know free will is a thing. They don't have a concept of it. Which means shattering the ground troops doesn't actually establish anything apart from being evil.
Yep.
Considering how much of an not evil, but piece of shit Rose is, I'm surprised she didn't cross this line.
Well, the other reason is later on in the show. Like, I'm pretty sure you know.
I don't think
she is a diamond.
Yeah, I know she's a diamond, so I guess she knows how bad shattering is, but...
And what she doesn't want is for that to have been a thing to really happen to her. So when she fakes her death, she fakes it with a sword, not with the breaking point.
Okay.
Because that would just literally be death.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying I'm surprised she was just so against... She does a lot of decisions that make her a monster. The only one she doesn't seem to have crossed is the permadeath for other gems.
Yep.
So I'm waiting for Garnet to burst in with the other two because she has future vision and might be able to have seen this happening.
Well...
I don't think Stephen can 1v1 Bismuth, that's all I'm saying.
Well, we're having a boss fight.
It's not really a boss fight, it's more like a fucking... I'm just going to keep running away until the boss gives me an opening to attack, but it's a bloodborne boss, so they're few and far between. Well, you know she didn't want to hurt her, because she bubbled her instead of fucking...
shattering her or anything, yeah.
Oh, remember to float again.
Yeah, you remember to float, and for good reason.
That's one of the problems that a lot of movements kind of suffer from, in that,
Yeah, you got one really overzealous member.
not even that, it's, you've got to be very careful not to become just as bad as the thing you're fighting, otherwise what's the point? You're just replacing one run ruler for another. The values don't change. It's just who the ire is aimed at changes.
Yep.
I do like the detail that he has to hop.
Yep.
Oh, cool, the sad that... Yeah, cool. Yeah, alright.
Yep.
Fucking Cartoon Network being pussies and not letting them animate it. Although they did show that, which is more than I thought they would. To be fair, not a high bar.
It's not.
I'm laughing because I'm actually feeling things and I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
This is not going to be an easy conversation.
No. But it's one of those. I'm pretty sure Garnet saw some, if not most of it coming.
It's hard because Garnet's not Sapphire. She doesn't get them guaranteed, does she?
True.
I've just ruined that moment for myself by realising how much of a dump truck ass Garnet had. But yeah, that was an emotionally tense episode, shall we say?
Yeah, absolutely.
I knew Bismuth didn't turn up again in the future. Well, rather, I know she turns up again, but as a very minor part. So I was very interested to see how that ended up being a thing. And
I'm pretty sure next time Bismuth shows up is for the Garnet wedding.
I think she must show up before then.
Well, the Garnet wedding is like towards the end of mid-end of season 5.
I thought the wedding episode was the finale.
No, it's not the finale. The finale is taking down White Diamond.
I thought the diamonds weren't. The last episode is a 5-parter, so I guess that would make sense.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll get there when we get there, I suppose. What did you think?
It was possibly the best episode of the season so far, I believe.
I don't think possibly it is.
Yeah, like, and even when I say so far, I think it is the best episode of the season. Like the rest of the season, I'm not going to say it's all downhill from here, but when you hit a peak, that is a peak, you know. But yeah, how about you? What do you think?
Very interesting, especially seeing as they decided to go Steven one-on-oneing a gem 2 episodes in a row.
Yes.
And yeah, there's a part of me that feels like even Bismuth didn't want to shatter Rose because I don't think she was going all out.
No, and also there was that little bit of her that still did believe that Steven and Rose are different, except there's so much similarity that she's just blinded by rage, you know?
Yeah, because it's hard to equate that. It's been millennia since Bismuth got bubbled, but as far as my understanding is, especially from this episode just doubling down on it, is when you're bubbled, it's kind of like going to sleep. You don't know how much time passes, but it's only been the second in your mind. So it's very easy to see why she was overcome with that rage, because to her that happened yesterday.
Yeah, like they even said when they were in the strawberry fields, they were just here, like as far as she was concerned, literally yesterday.
Yeah,
and yeah, it's difficult to come to terms with. Like in real world, people who have been in comas have that to deal with, and also people who've had strokes have it the other way around, where they lose the middle of their life sometimes, and they now have to deal with a set of memories from when they were young and the real world in the future now.
Ooh, yeah, I don't like thinking about that. Thanks, Rick.
You get one apology.
Yeah, it's not a fun time. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be so final either, in that if I didn't know any better, and it's only because I do know better, I'd say we never see Bismuth again. But obviously I know she crops up later on. But yeah, I suppose we've waffled a bit long, so it's probably not going to be easy today. Favourite moment, Rick?
My favourite moment was probably, I'd say, as Bismuth just with a tear and a smile saying, you really are better. You really are better than her. Like the full acceptance that, yeah, she may not have been in the right and that there is a better person has replaced the one that she used to look up to. And it shows hope for, okay, Bismuth wasn't really a heel by normal standards, but that's basically her face turn from the little bit of antagonism that she had towards Rose as Steven, you know?
I've got a suspicion that there wasn't as much dialogue between Rose and Bismuth when they had the confrontation. I think Rose just went, no, and then when Bismuth tried to argue her case, she probably just went, nah, fuck this, and did the sword shit.
Yeah, straight for the sword, yeah.
It just seems more in line with the character.
I also don't know if the scabbard is new from this episode or if it came up before, but yeah, there's now a scabbard for the sword.
I think it might be a slightly different sword to what Connie normally uses. I think it might be an upgrade that Connie gets later on, because I swear Connie's sword is purple.
Maybe so.
But anyway, yeah, sorry, I digress.
But yeah, how about you? What was your favourite moment?
There's so many to choose from. I'm going to go for a bit more heartwarming moment of Garnet and Pearl recognising Bismuth, and just Garnet drops the sunglasses so she can emote, and Pearl's just crying, not giving a fuck. You know?
Jump straight into her arms.
Yeah, it's adorable, and I love that sort of shit.
Yeah, that jumping straight into her arms is basically what started the ship.
Yeah. Well, considering, again, we don't see him again until at least the tail end of Season 4, possibly halfway through Season 5, you know, that's all the fans would have had.
Yeah.
Yeah, good favourite moments. I think it feels redundant asking this question, because her name's in the episode title. Rick, MVP.
You can't watch the episode Bismuth without giving it to Bismuth.
Absolutely. Here's the question, Rick. Do we give double award?
I think we should.
Alright, so by that rule set, Bismuth has 2 points from just you alone, unless you want to split it.
No, I'm giving it double Bismuth.
Yeah.
For 2 episode length, she gets 2.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Yeah.
Because she was the mystery in the first half and she was the driving force in the second.
Yeah.
But yeah. And it also shows that the crystal gems can be more than just the core 3, you know? Well, core 3 plus Steven.
Absolutely. If you believe Peridot, she's the leader.
Yeah. And it's, in fact, I think it's only around about now that Peridot's actually getting accepted as a member. And when we get to Future, the B team is Peridot, Lapis, and Bismuth, and they make a really good B team.
Are they not called the Crystal Clods?
If only. Like, I kept thinking that they'd just edit the opening once Peridot became a full cast member to, instead of being Crystal Gems early on, Peridot would just pop up and go Clods and get her hair ruffled or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think she's technically a full-time cast member, because
I know.
Much like with Lapis, she'll get an episode for herself, but then that's it, she fucks off.
Yeah, which is a shame, but oh well. But yeah, how about you? Who was your MVP?
Oh yeah, fucking spoiler, it's Bismuth. She gets 4 points because she fucking needs them. She drove the episode, as you said, and it's such an interesting character and a magnificent glimpse into how the Crystal Gems were back in the heyday.
Yeah. If I can, I'd like to give a runner-up favourite moment to the Forge scene, because the Forge cinematography was really cool.
Yeah, the only bit I didn't like was, I was very vocal about it when it happened, and that was the Philip head...
Phillips head screwdriver, yeah.
I hated that so much, but...
But yeah, both forges were cool. Like the top forge where the lava just goes and fills up the little windows and makes it look like everything's lit up by lava. Well, because it is. And then the downstairs forge where you've got the more magmatic lava with like bits of rock chunks in there, making it look like a really difficult boss arena to fight in.
Well, this may be a controversial opinion, but I think we would one John Williams track away from basically having another Mustafar confrontation.
Man, I've got to go see if that's already been edited on YouTube soon.
Yeah, what's there to say, man? It's interesting to see a physical confrontation having so much verbosity to it. I'm making a comparison to Mustafar, but that was for all intents and purposes. There was a bit of talking at the beginning, epic lightsaber duel, emotional speech at the end. Whereas this, the entire time they're fighting, they're still arguing their points. But yes, anyway, we can gush about this all day, every day, but I was waiting for this episode for a while, so yeah, I'm content.
Thank you for sticking with us through the extra long non-stop review.
And yeah, join us next week where we'll have another episode of Steven Universe for you.
Bye.